What up, y'all? DCFAYGOGUY. We are first week into 2023, and I had a video idea presented to me by the wonderful Megs. It was an idea I never even considered, never even thought about. She had seen my video for the top albums of 2022, and she's like, "Hey, you should do a video talking about the albums that you're looking forward to in 2023." And I'm like, "You know what? That's actually a great idea." So let's jump right into it. Obviously, there's artists that have kind of announced that they're working on stuff, and there's artists that have just dropped singles. I'm going to kind of particularly stick to the ones that I know are for sure projects that are coming out, with one being that I'm assuming is coming out because I know he's released singles for it. I know he's talked about it coming out, and it seems like he's kind of teasing and hinting at it finally coming out in 2023. Of course, I am talking about Kung Fu Vampire and Black Heart Machine. Come Dawn, the last album he dropped back in 2019, was fucking amazing. The way that Kung Fu Vampire tends to level up with each album that he puts out is incredible to me. Admittedly, there are songs that I skip on Love Bites. Admittedly, there are songs that I skip on Look Alive. Come Dawn, I listen to from beginning to end. It's a great fucking album. He's already released like 4 songs. I'm assuming that these are singles for Black Heart Machine, and I have listened to them. I've tried not to listen to too many of them because I want to listen to them in full when the album comes out. But then on the same hand, I've thrown them into a singled out playlist, is what I call it, because singles tend to get lost in the sauce. And this gives me the ability to listen to them because I can throw on a playlist versus listen to a song and then have to, like, while I'm driving, try to tell Siri to play a different song. So I threw them into a playlist and have been bumping them, and I'm loving what I'm fucking hearing. One track that I'm the most excited for to hear is the one where he's got Charlie Bean's production on it. Charlie Bean's a great fucking producer. He did all the beats for Dead Vulture. He's done, I think it's Follow Me off of Mad Season by Twisted. That's his beat. And there are several songs he's produced for Gibby Stites. All of those songs I fucking love, and there's a lot of them that are like absolute favorites. So I'm excited for that track. But yeah, Black Heart Machine, I'm assuming is coming out this year. Kung Fu Vampire has been kind of hinting and teasing at it. I know sometime in 2021 I had kind of asked, or I kind of put out like a statement or a tweet or whatever, where I said that Valentine's Day would be the perfect release date for Black Heart Machine. And I forget his response back, but it was kind of like he confirmed that Valentine's Day is when that album is supposed to come out. 2022's Valentine's Day came. No Black Heart Machine came out. I felt like a date that got stood up because no fucking album came out. Super bummed about that, but it is what it is. But I'm hoping and I'm assuming that 2023 is when we are finally going to get Black Heart Machine, and I am excited for it because, like I said, Kung Fu Vampire, he levels up with every release. So I'm excited to see just how much he's leveled up with this new album as well. So the next step on my list should have come out, should have already been out. We should have already been listening to it. Whoa, the Weeping Weirdo, the final seed from the Yum Yum Flower. I'm highly anticipating this one. Obviously, I've been loving the Yum Yum Flower as a whole. I love Lore. I love all of the seeds. I love Bedlam. I'm absolutely excited for it. And I pretty much know that anytime ICP drops shit, it's going to be fucking great to me. Even some of their Black Sheep and their discography, I love. And a lot of people other will say that they don't care for it. I'm talking about The Calm. I'm talking about The Tempest. I'm talking about Eye of the Storm. I'm talking about Lost, Found. Yum Yum's Lore. Everybody fucking, there's so many people out there that are like, I don't like these projects and I love them. So anytime that ICP releases shit, it's a safe bet that I'm gonna fucking love it because I'm rarely to never disappointed by them. So whoa, the Weeping Weirdo, I'm excited for to finally get here, digest, so that I can get my Insane Clown Philosophy series going. That's something that's been years in the works, and I'm ready to do it, and I can't do it until Woe comes out. So Woe, the Weeping Weirdo, final seed. Get that 5th Joker's card into the view mirror, so we can look at the next era, the 6th. So yeah, excited for Woe. And I do want to put a note in here real quick because I know people are going to comment down below about this. But I know that Black Sunday by Violent J Assuming that it comes out in 2023, I do want to say that I'm not really as excited for that as I am for an ICP project. Pretty much the main reason being is Violent J himself has said that his heart is more so into ICP albums than it is his solo shit. And to me, it kind of shows because The Shining, Brother, they were good. Like I enjoyed them, but I don't think I enjoyed them as much as any ICP album. Like I would take ICP's worst rated album and say that it's better than The Shining and better than Brother, in my opinion. So when it comes to Black Sunday, like I'm excited for new Violent J music, but I'm also anticipating it to just kind of be like okay to me. So I did want to put that out there because I feel like people are going to comment that down below. What about Bloody Sunday? Again, excited for some new ICP, but more excited or more. I'm excited for more Violent J, but I'm more excited for ICP. So put that out there. Next up on the list, I have it down as The Pit. I'm gonna safely assume this is the next Cabal project. Obviously, The Pit was advertised in the Berserkers project. On the Berserkers project, we have a Cabal track called The Pit, and in it, they're talking about The Pit. I think it's called The Pit. I'm kind of tripped out now. I'm pretty sure that was the name of the track. I don't remember. But anyway, in that song, it's a Cabal track, and in the chorus, they're talking about the Pit, and all of a sudden we have this album coming out called The Pit. To me, it seems like it's the next Cabal project, and I'm absolutely excited for it. Cabal was what introduced me to Low Key, and I have been a super fucking fan of Low Key since that time, and I'm just excited to hear what's next for Cabal, where this story is going. Obviously, one thing that Buckshot does really good with a lot of these projects is he builds like a story around these albums, and I'm for that because I have a very vivid imagination. You know what I mean? Like I've made videos about things that I think like the Underground Avengers is about or what's going to be next for them. Obviously, like I don't know because I'm not sitting down collaborating with Buckshot. That would be the shit though. Just putting that out there. Obviously he's kind of coming up with the idea of where the stories go. But I have such a big imagination that when he puts that out there, I pick up on it and I go, this is what I think's about to happen. And then we see what he does with it. We will see what he does with it. So I'm excited to hear the next Cabal project. Again, I'm assuming that's what The Pit is. It's got to be Cabal. It's got to be. Just talking about how Cabal was my introduction. I am excited for the Portraits of Horror, Low Key's brand new album. He's been dropping singles for it. They haven't been dropping every 3 weeks like originally advertised. Not really sure what's going on there with it, but also as a content creator, I know shit happens, life happens, things happen, and you don't always meet your deadlines. And I'm good with that. You know what I mean? Like I've always kind of said, I would rather things be perfect when it comes out rather than just like put it out there. So the fact that he hasn't been meeting these 3 week deadlines is fine with me because whatever the circumstances are, like I want it to be great, and it's going to be great, and I know it's going to be great because obviously he's taking his time on it. So I'm very excited for Portraits of Horror. The artwork has been great. The singles have been great. I'm torn between what is my favorite single so far. I really like Burn the Witch, but I also really like The Box. I'm torn between the two. I want to say Burn the Witch, though, just because here recently we had that quote-unquote Violent J documentary that came out. And, there's a lot of people that just immediately was on this fuck Violent J bandwagon. And that's pretty much what Burn the Witch is about. It's like this culture, this cancel culture that exists out there where it's like, if this person wasn't who they are, would you even give a shit what they do? You know what I mean? I really like that song a lot, and every time I pop on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, wherever, and this fucking Violent J documentary was being talked about, Burn the Witch was immediately in my head because that song coincidentally released a few months before this documentary came out and this bandwagon fucking happened. So if you have not heard that song and you see people jumping on this bandwagon, you're like, what the fuck? I suggest you go listen to that song. It's probably going to be one of your favorites. But yeah, Portraits of Horror, really excited for. I really do hope that we get all of the artwork in a book like originally advertised. If not, I'm probably going to go out and get some high quality prints made and make my own damn book because the artwork has been phenomenal. I wish I could buy every t-shirt, but I also don't want to fill up my closet with a bunch of t-shirts. I'm trying to kind of slow down on that, but the artwork has been amazing, and I'm excited for Portraits of Horror. So that brings us to our number one most anticipated album of 2023. And I wasn't expecting this. Like when the announcement was made, I expected to just check out the songs and be like, hey, not bad. I've been blown away by every single one of them. And again, I love all the singles that have dropped. But Batty Bat has been blowing Low Key's tracks out the water. Again, I don't want to diminish the fact that my level of love for the Low Key tracks, but every single that Batty Bat has dropped, that they coincide with one another. Everything she's dropped has been great. It's blown me away, and I wasn't expecting that. And I have to recognize that I've been so blown away by her singles. That's got to be the most anticipated album of 2023 because I can't fucking wait to hear what else she cooks up, and I can't wait to get the project in full and to just have that motherfucker on repeat. I'm anticipating right now for that song, or for that album, Fall from Grace. I didn't even say the name of the album. I am anticipating Fall from Grace to be the number one album on my list of top albums of 2023. I'm calling it right now because right now, sitting at number one on my top 100 songs is Serpent's Eyes by Batty Bat. So her album, I'm anticipating it to blow me the fuck away completely because every single has been doing that. So yeah, that is my 5 most anticipated albums of 2023. Tell me down below, what albums are you guys looking forward to? And if you have anything to say about what I said in this video, if there's any comments you'd like to put, you can leave those down below. If you dig the t-shirt that I'm wearing, there is a link in the description to go get your own, or there's another link down there to go get like a mug or a cup if you don't need a t-shirt like me. But anyway, check those links down below. Leave your comments. And thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time.